Meet the finalist for GSBA's Business of the Year Award. Lilith Tattoo is a queer-owned tattoo studio located in the Central District. Their collective of in-house and guest artists are experienced at doing quality custom tattoos in varied styles. They strive to represent and support LGBTQ+, BIPOC, and other intersectional communities within their space. The Lumberyard Bar is White Center's first LGBTQ+ bar for a growing community. After a devastating fire in 2021 that completely destroyed their building, the Lumberyard will be reopening in spring 2022 at their new location located at 9630 16th Avenue Southwest in White Center. And the recipient of GSBA's Business of the Year is Repair Revolution.
Repair Revolution is our repair shop. We work on all makes and models, and we are really exist to disrupt business as usual in the automotive industry and try to create a space that feels safe for women and LGBTQ people to make informed decisions about their vehicles, but also to create a safe space for technicians to work and be in this industry. People that are marginalized aren't often welcome into the trades, and that was my experience. I wanted to create a space where people could work safely. I'm Eli Allison. I am the owner and founder of Repair Revolution. The automotive repair industry is traditionally very intimidating for most people. I would say especially for marginalized folks. Everything we do is to create transparency and also to educate and empower people. Each customer that walks through the door, my service advisor team spends a minimum of an hour with them. Our reception area is out in the shop by design so that customers can come out into the shop and feel welcomed in that space as well. They can see the technicians working on their vehicles. We really want people to feel like they're having the best automotive repair experience that they've ever had. We're not just trying to fix cars here, we're trying to fix the industry, and I feel like the biggest broken piece of the industry is the lack of equity. It's amazing to be able to do this work and focus on my craft and not have to focus on safety. We've been able to create that for other folks that work here. And some of the stories that I hear, from everyone that I interview, to the folks that work here, of their experience in the industry as women, as queer people, as people of color, they all have, horrific stories about discrimination that they faced. And so it's really exciting to have this space where they can also focus on their craft and do awesome work. One of the biggest gestures that we can do as business owners is give back to community. And for me, it's my hope that I can give back to the GSBA. The GSBA has given me so much. I joined the GSBA board this year. I was honored to be asked to be part of the board. I'm hoping that I can kind of bring the voice of how does the GSBA support the trades. And I feel like that wraparound support is so important, to have businesses support the scholars in their learning, because it's there's so much you learn in school that you can never learn in the industry. But vice versa, there's so much you can learn in the industry that you can never learn in school. And so having that wraparound, holistic support would certainly contribute to student success. There's several kind of stones / values that we operate under. One is social justice, that what we're doing is more than just auto repair, that we're trying to build equity in the world through what we do. Two is doing everything that we do with pride. There's a double entendre in that. We are proudly an LGBTQ+ owned and operated business. Also, in the work that we do on people's vehicles, we do with pride. The other thing that drives our business is working with radical transparency and having integrity. That means that we share everything with our customers. If we make mistakes or whatever, that radical transparency from start to finish is the most important thing to build trust with our community. Doing everything with love is huge for us. I have it on my knuckles because I work with my hands, because it is a reminder to myself that if you do things with love, it is felt by the people that you're working for. And it's more enjoyable to do your work when you do it with love, and you do it better when you do it with love. So that's a huge part of what we do. Expertise, just making sure that we are on the top of our game and constantly learning and constantly growing, making sure that we have the expertise and are constantly training. My future plans for Repair Revolution is that we would love to expand. I think that a safe, welcoming auto repair shop is something that is needed in many communities. There's certainly a demand, and I would love to expand into other cities, and working on building our apprenticeship program as a part of our business model is also something that is going to be a huge endeavor and something that we're really excited about building. I have been a GSBA member since my first year in business. It was a match that made sense. Like, I really feel very supported and feel like GSBA's vision is very similar to mine. In my first year of business, got new business of the year, and really felt so welcomed by the GSBA community. Receiving Business of the Year is such a huge honor. We are in our 10th year of business, and there have been so many times in our journey where I didn't think we were going to make it. And to be recognized by this community is just such an honor, and so motivating to just continue what we're doing and continue to do it better every single day. The gratitude that I have for the staff and my family and my partner and just everyone that has made this dream possible just make me realize how grateful I am for just the community of support that we have had around us. We couldn't do it without a community of support. So we always say we're community driven and driven by community.